Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I would like to say a very big thank you to everyone for supporting me in reaching this milestone. Therefore, I have decided to prepare a very famous, iconic African beer called Pito in my country, Ghana. Please do let us know what this drink is called in your country in the comment section. Let's brew some Pito. Pito is made from guinea corn, which is also known as sorghum. There are different varieties of guinea corn, but I am going to use the red ones. You can also use the white guinea corn. And this is how the red one looks like. Look through and bring out any foreign materials. There could be stones in them, or even little chips of wood. Welcome. If you feeling famished, this is where to be. 'Cause we got what you like. I am going to rinse the guinea corn to remove any dirt. Normally, most of the bad seeds will float on top of the water. Collect it and discard it. If you will be throwing the dirty water down the sink, I will suggest you use a fine mesh strainer to strain it to avoid the seeds blocking the sink. I will be using Lami Cook's method of rinsing her grains and nuts. Basically, a calabash gourd is used for this technique. However, if you do not have a calabash, you can use any other bowl. So put the guinea corn in a calabash, swirl it in the water, pour it into your palm, and then look through your palm if you can see any stones or any foreign materials. If the guinea corn is very dirty and has lots of stones, all the stones will settle at the bottom. As you can see, I have found some few stones, which proves that Lami Cook's technique works. Thank you, Lami Cooks. Rinse the guinea corn one more time. Add water and the guinea corn is ready to be soaked. You can soak the guinea corn from 12 to 24 hours, so I will soak mine for 24 hours. It's now 24 hours and I am going to begin the germination process. Collect the guinea corn from the water using fine mesh strainer. Strain it and then put it in a bowl or a container. Cover it with a piece of cloth and put it in a warm place. I am also going to use a colander bowl for the germination as well. So put your guinea corn into the colander. And cover it with a piece of cloth or a napkin and leave it in a warm place. It's next day of germination and I am going to sprinkle a little bit of water on the guinea corn. But before that, check for molds, and if you find any molds, just rinse the guinea corn under running water to clear the molds. But in my case, I found nothing, so I'm just going to sprinkle just a little bit of water like I just did. If you sprinkle a lot of water on the seeds will rot and will not be able to germinate properly. Cover it and put it back in a warm place. This is the guinea corn in the colander, and I can see some tiny shoots showing, which is a good sign. And there is a tiny shoot showing on the first one I showed you as well. Sprinkle a little bit of water twice a day, morning and evening. As usual, check for mold, and if you find any mold, just rinse it under running water to clear the molds. Once again, I found nothing, so just sprinkle a little bit of water on the guinea corn, cover it, and leave it in a warm place. By day 3 to 4, this is what the guinea corn should look like. Sprouted guinea corn shoots. At this point, I am going to begin the drying process. Because the seeds were close to each other, the shoots are stuck to each other, so you will have to separate the sprouted guinea corn and spread them apart. So to dry the sprouted guinea corn, pull them apart and spread it on a tray or a flat surface and dry it in the sun. It actually takes about 3 to 4 days to dry, and it actually depends on the weather condition. It has to be really sunny to dry this. This is the guinea corn from the colander. I am going to repeat the same process. Just pull them apart and spread it. It's time to dry the sprouted guinea corn. I started drying the sprouted guinea corn in a pan, which was not wide enough, so I decided to spread it on a white table surface using a tablecloth. This will speed up the drying process. So dry the sprouted guinea corn in the sun. You can also dry it on a parchment paper. This is how it looks like when it's dry. At this point, I am going to mill or grind the sprouted dried guinea corn into coarse flour. While smelling the guinea corn, the flour causes the blade to get stuck at some point. So give the blender a shake to loosen the flour in order to mill easily. Grind into coarse flour like gari. Do not grind into fine powder. And this is how it should look like. This is dry okra stalk or okra stem, one of the ingredients used in brewing pito. For the quantity of the pito I will be brewing, I will need 1 stalk of the dry okra stem. Rinse it thoroughly to remove any dirt. Welcome. If you feeling fabulous, this is where to be. 'Cause we got what you like. Food made with love, Saxygen. We make everything African, yeah. For your foods and snacks, know that we got your back. Cut into sizable pieces to be crushed or pounded, and before I crush or pound the okra stalk, I need to soak it in water for about an hour. The okra stalk is soft enough, and I am going to pound it. The pounded or crushed okra stem will be mixed thoroughly with water, which will create a gel. This gel will be used in brewing the pito. In the water, continuously mix the crushed stem or pounded okra stem with the water, and as you mix it, you will notice a slimy gel beginning to form. And this is the liquid gel I'm going to use to brew the pito. At this point, I'm going to prepare the mixture which will be boiled into pito. In a pot, add the coarse flour guinea corn. I will leave all the ingredients and measurement in the description box. Add water. The amount of water to be used depends on the quantity of guinea corn powder used. And stir thoroughly with your hand. Make sure all the flour is thoroughly mixed with the water. By the way, if you like this video so far, please give me a little thumbs up, and if you want to see more, please do subscribe to my channel. Add some okra stalk mixture into the guinea corn solution and stir. The okra stalk solution I added to the guinea corn mixture is going to help the sediment settle at the bottom. So basically, without this okra stalk solution, it is going to be very difficult to get the guinea corn mash to settle at the bottom. Cover it and leave it to settle for about 3 to 4 hours. At this point, 3 to 4 hours is up, and I am going to check on the guinea corn mixture. I am going to decant this guinea corn mixture, which basically means I am going to separate the mixture. Okay, so I'm going to do this by collecting the liquid from the top into another pot using a fine mesh strainer to strain the liquid. Be careful when you reach the bottom in order not to collect the clear liquid with the mash at the bottom. So put this clear liquid guinea corn mixture aside. This okra stalk mixture is going to be used throughout the preparation of the pito, so it needs to be mixed most of the time to activate the gel. Like I said, this okra stalk mixture is a very important ingredient needed in the making of pito in order to separate the liquid from the guinea corn mash, and that is exactly what it has done. As you can see, all the guinea corn mash or sediment has settled at the bottom. So this is what this okra stalk does. I'm going to boil the guinea corn mash or guinea corn sediment for about an hour. But before that, add some of the okra stalk mixture, stir and bring it to a boil. At this point, I'm just going to sprinkle a bit of water on the side of the pot. Bring it to a boil and stir as you go along. Boil this for about an hour until it turns a very dark brown color. And keep stirring whilst this is cooking. The boiled mixture is ready. I will leave it to cool. Then I will add the boiled mixture to the clear liquid I collected from the top of the mash. When there is no more mash to collect, gently rinse with the guinea corn liquid and add to the mixture, making sure the burnt part is not added to the mixture. After adding the boiled guinea corn mash or sediment to the liquid, I will add a bit of the okra stalk liquid gel again to this mixture. And like I said, this liquid gel is going to help separation to take place. The sediment will stay at the bottom and the liquid will be on top. Give it a stir. Cover it and leave it for 24 hours to ferment. So it's next day and I'm going to collect the liquid from the top again. All the guinea corn sediment has settled at the bottom. This happened with the help of the okra stalk liquid gel. And be careful when collecting the liquid from the top in order not to mix the sediment with the liquid. I'm going to put the liquid I've collected on top aside, and then I will strain the rest of the sediment or mash. After collecting the liquid from the top, this is the sediment left, and the sediment contains a lot of the liquid, so I will strain it to collect the rest of the liquid. As usual, the okra stalk helps in extracting and separating of the liquid and the guinea corn sediment or mash. So to make the straining faster, I will add the okra stalk liquid gel to the sediment or mash. To strain the guinea corn sediment or guinea corn mash, I will need a tray, a bowl, 2 wooden ladle, sieved woven bamboo basket, and a nylon mesh net. Make sure they are all clean. Collect and pour the guinea corn sediment or guinea corn mash into the basket and wait for the liquid to strain through the nylon mesh and the basket. Once you notice the liquid in the basket is stagnant, give the mixture a stir. This will loosen the sediment and allow the liquid to strain. This is how it looks when it has completely strained all the liquid from the sediment. This is what I got after sieving, so I will now leave it to settle. As you can see, the liquid is on top and the sediment is at the bottom. As the sediment has settled beautifully at the bottom, I will collect the liquid on top. And be careful when collecting the liquid from the top in order not to collect the sediment as well, because we do not need the sediment in the liquid. Okay? Discard the sediment, we do not need it. It is now time to cook the beer. It is now time to cook our pito. So put it on fire, on medium to high heat. And let it cook. As it cooks, a foamy substance begins to form. This foam needs to be collected as it is not needed in the brewing of the pito. I am going to cook the pito for more than 2 hours. The cooking time actually depends on the amount of liquid to be cooked. Keep collecting the foamy stuff when it comes up. I cooked the pito for about 2.5 hours. The drink has finished cooking. Leave it to cool. Do not throw the okra stalk or okra stem and the liquid gel mixture away. You can store it in a freezer and use it another time. The drink is warm now. Pour it in a bowl. So what we have now is called tulsi, the sweet non-alcoholic version of pito. The tulsi tastes so good and I love it. At this point, I'm going to add yeast to one of the non-alcoholic drink to make pito. Just add a little bit of yeast. Please note, yeast works well in warm drinks, so do not wait till the drink becomes cold entirely. Cover it and leave it overnight. This is how it looks in the morning. The pito is ready. This is looking so good. You can store the pito in bottles, but word of caution, leave it open. Do not seal the bottle, just leave the cap on top. This is to make sure the gas from the yeast keeps escaping. Once again, do not seal the bottle. If you tighten the bottle cap, the gas will not escape, which will cause pressure to build up and cause explosion. So put the bottle cap on very loosely. do not tighten it. This is very important. So put the bottle cap on very loosely. The alcoholic Pito and the non-alcoholic Pito is so refreshing and it tastes so good. You can leave the non-alcoholic Pito to ferment on its own naturally and it tastes so good as well. Traditionally, Pito is served in calabash. A big shout out to you, Sister Priscilla, for all the help and support in preparing this Pito. You are such an inspiration and you are a star. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked this video, please do give me a thumbs up and please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Until the next video, bye for now. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Bye. Welcome. If you feeling famished, this is where to be. Cause we got what you like. Food made with love, Zach's Kitchen. We make everything African, yeah. For your foods and snacks, know that we got your back. Gentle ladies, welcome to